All right. Let's see what's going on. Welcome in, welcome in. Give it a few more moments here. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Tyler LaFlock. This is 10-minute reset. And the purpose of these practices is to once again take better breaks in our day. I notice when I scroll on my phone, I'm not rejuvenated. I'm not more clear. I'm expending more energy. So really this is about restorative energy so we can take on our day, the second half of our day, with better clarity, more productivity, have us feeling more centered, grounded, and taking clear action rather than scattered, running on fumes essentially, which I've noticed in myself and people I've coached. So today we're just going to be doing some nice movement. We call this like spinal love. I've taken this from my brother Mike Salemi. This is something that he'll lead a lot during our men's groups and before movement. So I've kind of taken it, added in some stuff of mine, as well as a lot of what he's taught in practice. So what you're just going to need is just basically the size of a phone booth, because we're going to be staying mainly in one place. So give me 1 second, just going to set up the camera here. Cool, this is looking good. So first thing you're doing is just going to get it marching in place. You can let those arms just kind of begin to swing. And then for the purpose of this practice, let's actually keep the mouth closed and the tongue at the roof of the mouth. We know we're moving, and this is to keep it more parasympathetic or more downregulated state. And we know we're more in an upregulated state when our mouth is open, we're breathing through our mouth, and we're gasping. And then also when our mouth becomes dry. So we keep our mouth closed, keep the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and just letting those arms swing. And I'm just going to pick it up a little bit, picking up the height of the knees. And a little bit more. Kind of double time. Ten. 5, 4, 3. Slowly coming to a still, and just take a moment just to ground down through the feet, shoulders back, reach those fingertips down towards the floor. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, follow that breath down. Okay, so now from here, we're going to go a little bit wider with the stance. You're going to point the big toes slightly in. You're going to bend the knees, and then you're going to tuck the hips under and untuck the hips. Tuck the hips under, untuck the hips. Tuck the hips under, untuck the hips. So we're just moving from the pelvis. So if you notice yourself teeter-tottering forward and back with your shoulders, it's really just coming from our belt buckle here. So think about belt buckle pulling up towards the chin, and then your belt buckle pointing down towards the floor, and that'll just keep your pelvis moving. Let's do that just a couple more times. And then I want you to tuck, keep it there. You're going to take your palms, press them to the outside of the room. Pull the fingertips back towards your forearms like Spider-Man. Then you're going to flip those fingertips down towards the floor. Bend the knees just a little bit. So now from here, you're just going to reach to your right, middle, reach to your left, middle. So we're reaching with our rib cage here rather than our hips. So we shouldn't see the knees move. We should just see the upper body going right to left. Keep pulling those fingertips back. Keep actively pressing your palms to the outside of the room as you're doing this. Good. Make sure you're not sticking your head forward. Keep the chin slightly back. Just checking that posture. Keep pulling those fingertips back. You notice I'm getting a little lazy. So keep grounded through the feet. Keep the knees bent, keeping the tuck of the hips just to make sure we're moving through the upper body. We're gonna go one more to each side. And great. So now I just let those arms down by the side. So now from here, you're going to take the palm or the back of your hand, you're going to place it towards the side of the head. You're going to take the opposite arm, you're going to slide down, side bend, and then you're coming back to the middle. So inhale, exhale. Just getting a nice stretch through the side here, actively kind of reaching through that lat. One more. And then replacing. And then just be mindful, we're not bending the neck. The head should stay neutral as you're doing this. So I'm not pulling on my neck in any way. I'm just actively side bending through that side, keeping the palm towards the ceiling as best you can, using the breath to help on that. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Coming back to the middle. Now from here, I'm going to take this hand, I'm going to reach it forward, palm up. I'm going to take this hand, I'm going to keep the elbow high. It's as if I'm pulling back on a bow, right? But I'm keeping my fingertips loose and I'm reaching actively with this hand as I'm pulling back here. So I pull back here, reach, 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 reach. Inhale, exhale, reach some more. And then I'm going to bring this palm under, bring this elbow back. And it's the same thing, but opposite arms. So I'm reaching actively here and then actively pulling here. Inhale, exhale, reach a little bit more. And now we're just gonna get into it. So inhale, exhale, and just working back and forth. Pulling elbow high as you reach. We're gonna do 3 more per side, 2 more per side, 1 more per side, and then just bringing the feet right back underneath the hips, shoulders back. You can relax the legs for a second. Just let your body kind of absorb that. Great. So now from here, we're going to reach up. Once the hands break the chin, you're going to tuck the chin and you're just going to slowly roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, keeping the chin tucked. I'm just breathing, letting the breath just allow me to deepen in that. And I'm going to slowly roll up. I'm going to allow the knees to slightly bend to help. Keeping the chin tucked, chin tucked, chin tucked, chin tucked. The last thing is my chin untucks and then I reach up. And we're just going to try that again. Tuck the chin, rolling down. Making your way back up, allowing the knees to slide forward. Tuck the chin, last to come up. Let's do that one more time, nice and slow. Let's spend a few more breaths down at the bottom there. And then slowly roll on up. And great, bring those arms down to the side. Just take a moment there. Couple shoulder roll backs, couple shoulder rolls forward. And now we're just gonna add a little bit of rhythm to it. So we're gonna roll down and then roll back up. Keeping the same form, keeping the same technique, but we're just adding a little bit more rhythm and pace to it. Just do a few more. Last one. All right. Doing awesome here. Okay. And let's just finish out with this last one here. We're just going to kind of bring the feet together. You're going to bring the fingertips together. You're going to slightly bend the knees. You're going to push the butt back. Notice my upper back slightly rounding. And then I'm going to come up. It's almost as if I'm Superman, pulling my t-shirt apart, showing that S. So it's bend the knees together, sit the butt back, tuck the chin, pulling back together. And let's just do that for a nice 10 solid reps. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, nice stretch round, squeeze it together, hands down by the side, shoulders back, round down to the floor, press those fingertips down, getting nice and tall, standing with dignity. Inhale, exhale. Take a moment to scan the body, noticing what's changed, shifted, what feels more available, what feels more free. And good, and that's our 10-minute reset today. Really notice the shift from where you started this practice and now, like we said, what's more available. Do you feel more clear? Do you feel more centered, more grounded? That's really what we're trying to drive home here, is the importance of these practices and the efficacy of these practices when compared to what we may normally be doing, okay? So I hope you enjoyed today's 10-minute reset. Join us next week for some dope-ass breath work. All right, lots of love and all the best.